Hi there, so we're back, and I have actually put some super glue in all the seams, just like some regular Loctite super glue. So what I did was I basically put the glue here or something, and then kind of put like a dab there or something like that, and then when you had a little bit too much, you just run your little toothpick along the gap just to make the glue follow inside the gap as opposed to just gathering outside it. So I just thought I'd tell you that because I just want to go and acetone it now. So just remember that basically pop your glue, like a load of it in an area, and then guide it into the hole with the toothpick and follow the seam around, and you should get a good covering. Alright, and then just leave it for, I don't know, an hour or so just to be sure. Okay, so off to the acetone bath. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm in my garage. I've got my model, I've got my plastic container, I've got my acetone, and I've got my breathing apparatus or my respirator, and I've got my clock. So let's get acetoning. I'm not going to do a bath. I'm just going to paint it on because I don't want to risk the acetone going into the cracks. If your model's hollow and it goes into the cracks, it's going to pretty much destroy your model from the inside, like make it look like it's been blown up or something. So this is my model, pretty much exactly like, I haven't done any more work on it. So you're gonna have the, obviously where you put the super glue, it doesn't really react to acetone, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to be sanding these areas down with, or filing them down anyway, so around there and all of that. It actually fit better than I expected, but yep, there you have it. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some acetone out and I'm just going to pour a bit into the pot. That should do. And now I'm literally just going to keep brushing it on and hopefully build up a layer. I'm just gonna basically brush it on and try and build up a thin film that will stay kind of active on the model for, I don't know, about 20-25 seconds, maybe 30, and then literally just leave it. Okay. Alright, I think that will do. It's extremely cold to touch now, so it stinks. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it here for a bit. Alright, so this is what it looks like after the acetoning. He's not that cold anymore. He's still quite cold, but I'm just going to brush him around and leave him for the night basically, and then we'll get sanding tomorrow, or I'll get sanding tomorrow. You'll get sanding in about 2 seconds. Hi there, back again. So now what I would normally do is just get my plastic brush and just go over him one time. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it at that. So that's what it looks like after the dip. This is a good time to kind of, you know, you can have a look if during your cleanup when you first got it, you can see any little bits and bobs that you've left in, but it doesn't matter because we're going to be doing the final sand anyway when we're doing the filing down for the bits and bobs and filler. And today we're basically going to be trying to sort out these weird edges, preparing them for when we put the filler inside or the putty or whatever. And for that we will be using, this is a random, there you go, precision needle files. No idea, it costs a couple of bucks off eBay, but that's essentially what you got. You got curved ones, straight ones, small ones to get in the small areas, but for this one I think we're going to use the round one. because I've got a lot of, let's say, circular-ish areas where I'll kind of just go like that down by the holes to try and basically file the groove away, just to make it flow nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and put on fast forward, because this is one of the most boring to look at kind of things to do. It might be therapeutic for some people, but it is quite boring to do, or especially to look at someone doing it. So I'm just going to skip ahead, but that's all I'm going to be doing, is essentially just trying to make the lines flow around. Simple as that. You can switch to different size tools, which are obviously going to be better for your own kind of needs. So sometimes flatter ones, if I want to go, let's say, heavier on the tail bits, and sometimes more of a curved one if I want to just hit a little bit of a dip that I don't want a flat sand on, basically. So use what you think is appropriate for the job, basically. Okay, so there's my basic sand that I've done. I think I maybe just fix that up a bit. Okay, so that's what I got pretty much done. I've kind of filed down most of the really weird lines and just used the file to kind of make everything even and have nothing stick out. So the next stage is just to be putting some putty in there, and then leaving it for a while, and then coming back and sanding it back down. Except we'll be using sandpaper this time around, because nail files and stuff like that are just too aggressive on putty, in my opinion. So yep, so that's all for now. See you in a bit.